Welcome. What brings you into the Tingle Salon today? Are you here for a haircut? Or perhaps you are here for a massage? Or perhaps you are here for acupressure? Oh, right. You are here to have your bridal makeup done. Yes, it's your practice session. We're so happy to have you. Come on through. Our beauty expert is going to start this makeup practice session by applying moisturizer to our bride-to-be. It was a real pleasure to get to know our bride-to-be, Isabella, and learn all about her life in Bologna. She has an amazing profession. She's an engineer, and she went to the University of Bologna, which is the oldest university in the world. Although there was a school that was established about 150 years earlier in Fez, Morocco. It was established by Fatima Alfieri, a woman scholar and philanthropist, in 859 AD, and is recognized by UNESCO and the Guinness World Records as being the oldest existing and continually operating educational institution awarding degrees. However, the University of Bologna, which was founded in 1088 AD, is considered the first university to use the term universitas for a community of students and teachers, and it's still active today with global prestige. Our makeup artist here is putting a foundation base on the eyes, upon which she will apply the eyeshadow. Applying a light layer of foundation on the eyes helps create a smooth, even canvas. It allows the eyeshadows to blend seamlessly and last beautifully throughout the entire wedding day. The makeup artist will now pick up a soft, tapered brush, dipping into a very warm colored brown, sort of like a hot cocoa shade of brown, with delicate sweeping strokes above the crease. She creates a soft halo of depth that matches the natural coloring of our bride, enhancing her eyes but not making her look overly made up. With light, feathered strokes, the makeup artist traces along the natural shape of the brows using a soft brown pencil. Each stroke brings gentle definition, framing the eyes to create a perfect frame.
giusto per farmi fare da te?
Yes. Stiamo pensando a quando farla depilazione alle sopracciglia. Quindi.
Now our makeup artist is just gently brushing the brows.
Sente contento che sei venuto a fare questo?
And now, using a richer, deeper shade of brown, our makeup artist will trace the lash line and softly flick the color outward, creating a subtle wing for a lifted look, a more elegant look that also adds a touch of definition.
È troppo chiaro. Se posso scorirlo. È più facile partire con una base chiara e poi scorirlo. Ok, che una volta che scuro che rifai. Ok.
Sì. Secondo me sì, perché io sono un po' pallino di carnagione, vorrebbe troppo scuro. Se vuoi, fai vedere.
Partita con questo per lo scuro. Ho sfumato con questo.
Ah, scusa. E dopo ho mischiato questi due per la palpebra mobile, che è quella che fa muovere l'occhio. E all'interno ho mischiato questo. E quello con la nostra polvere.
Isabella has given her approval for this combination of colors, and so our makeup artist has written down exactly what she tried so that this look can be reproduced for the wedding if the bride decides that that's ultimately what she wants to do.
Quindi bello, molto molto carino.
Now Valentina is putting on a subtle but bright golden color to make the eyes appear larger, also on the inside of the eyes to help that shine a bit and stand out a bit. And then she is using the rest of that to fill in the color on her eyelids. So our makeup artist here is talking about how she was born into this industry. Her mother owns the beauty center, and she used to help out her mother when they would go to do the makeup of her mom, would have her pass a certain lipstick or a certain powder. For reason she was very little, and Valentina is very good at what she does.
Le guanciotte di Isa.
Io accendo molto diventa il rossetto.
So now Valentina is putting color corrector on the bride. Let me just do a bit of a close-up and slow that down so we can see what it looks like. She just pats it on ever so gently. Pat, 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 pat. Applies a small amount of color corrector wherever she sees too much red in the tone of Isabella's skin. She just gently puts a dab here and a dab there. just gently blends it in.
Sono fine inizolato. Non so perché sono messo stando. Allora, mi serve l'altro correttore, forse qua. Comunque per me 28 giugno farà caldo. Perché è 28 giugno il matrimonio.
28 giugno, speriamo di no. 28 giugno. Isabella is explaining to me here that she is a little worried about how warm it will be on her wedding day. It's at the end of June, and it is already pretty hot this summer here in Italy. Valentina now gently sweeps on some concealer, even though our bride Isabella has such lovely skin, she doesn't need much.
Ma perché storicamente l'Italia ha avuto regni diversi, quindi siamo proprio popolazioni diverse. Cioè l'Italia alla fine è un unico stato da 150 anni, non sono tanti.
Isabella and I are discussing the difference between the northern accent and the southern accent. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that originally I went to Italy when I was 16 and I was on an exchange program to the north for 5 months. And that kind of set my ability to hear and speak Italian, even though I didn't practice it for a very long time. But when I moved back to Italy, some 30 years later, I moved to southern Italy, and Isabella and I are talking about how sometimes I have a difficult time understanding the southern accent, and I was happy because she said that she did too, being from Bologna. But I'm really trying to listen a little bit more, and you know, a language is however it is spoken. There is no right way, no wrong way. So it's just like the difference between British and American English, and I just need to be a better listener, I think, when it comes to trying to understand the accent of southern Italy. So it's kind of self-evident what's going on here. Valentina is putting a foundation on her bride. The thing that I found very interesting about the foundation that she used, Valentina has, of course, professional makeup, but the foundation is clear and it takes on the tone of the skin. I thought this was a brilliant idea, and I wonder why we don't all use a foundation like this. It seems like it would be so much easier than trying to constantly match a skin color to a bottle of foundation. But maybe it's just how the cosmetic companies keep us constantly buying more foundation, because I never seem to get it right. I do apologize. We were all planning to whisper during this video, but it was such a happy, joyful occasion that we ended up laughing and giggling and having a really good time. The fact of the matter is that these two women may someday be sisters-in-law because Valentina is dating the brother of the man that Isabella is about to marry, which is just wonderful. I'm very happy for him because I think that that's a wonderful way to get a sister, to get a new sister. And since Valentina doesn't have one, I can't think of a kinder person than Isabella to be her sister-in-law someday. I am projecting a little bit though, and I shouldn't be getting ahead of things. I just thought that these two interacted with so much joy and happiness that I really hope it works out for both of them long term. And now Valentina will try another color palette on the other eye to give the bride some options. She's going to try some subtle pinks and browns on the other eye. So just out of curiosity, I Googled what are the top 10 wedding trends for Italian brides this year. And at number 10 is tech meets tradition, live streamed ceremonies, digital RSVPs, AR photo booths, AI powered seating arrangements, and projection mapping featuring Italian landscapes. That last one sounds interesting, but I'm not really sure that I would want to have a high-tech wedding, and I'm not even sure what an AR photo booth is. So if you know, please leave me a note in the comments.
Poi mettiamo la musica e io parlerò sopra il video a quel punto in inglese. Non mi importa. Non che ci devo fare una cosa. Cioè mi piace la musica, la vita senza musica passa. Però ma stai facendo ancora lezione di canto? Mi sono fermata perché la mia insegnante è partita per una meta crociera 6 mesi. Va a cantare lì. In 6 mesi non c'è. No, dovremmo ricominciare a novembre e andare negli studi di registrazione, fare i duetti anche. Vediamo, perché da quanti sono io. Un attimino ho due spesucce da fare. Ci mettiamo il bianco. Proviamo. Devo alzare di una donna. Si era messo un po' a scacciare. Sì. Ma sei Giulia. Aspetta un po'. Quasi.
I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit so we can see Valentina's handiwork. Isabella is already looking fantastic. And now she has two different colors on her eyes to choose from. The difference is very, very subtle though. We have the slightly pink color palette on the left and the all brown palette on the right. Which one do you think she will choose? You kind of just give an indication there.
Sì, però sono tutte e due. No, cioè se dovessi andare a una festa, metterei questo. Ma da no, no, ma hai fatto bene perché per il verde poi è ancora più carico del rosa, quindi sì.
So Isabella looks great with both the left eye, which has a more pink hue, and the right eye, which has a brown hue. I like both of them, but I think I like the right a little bit better. And Isabella decided that she liked the right a little bit better. She said that if she were going to a party, she would wear the pink eyeshadow, but for her wedding, she liked the subtleness of the brown. And Valentina wants her to try one more color on her eyelid, which is green. Valentina believes that green will be a very good contrast to Isabella's brown eyes.
Anzi, devi far pagare views per Atelier Me, Elsa DV.
Cosa non ho capito?
Adesso che fai il video.
Atelier Me?
già.
ADV, advertising. Sono due orecchini che sono fatti con brillantini a goccia, così, sono piccoli così, sobri, e basta, forse dei braccialetti, ma non lo so, adesso ci riuscirò a pensare. E poi ho le scarpe che sono dorate con tutti i brillantini. Sai che le adoro, sono dei sandali. Per a casa ce li ho, te le faccio vedere.
Isabella's talking about her shoes, and she says that they are sandals with a lot of sparkles, so I hope that I get to see a picture of them. And if I do, I will put them, pictures of the shoes, the gown, etc., in the second part of this video.
Quello dello specchio. Una foto ti lo io, pure come registri un po'.
Certo, perché ora, secondo me mia mamma se mi presento verde al matrimonio spara. Esatto, naturale.
And although I thought that Isabella looked fantastic with the green, it really did bring out the color of her eyes. She prefers the brown for her wedding day. So Valentina takes a few pictures so that she can remember on the wedding day exactly what she did. So our bride is not only lovely, with a fantastic smile, and a very kind person, she is also one smart cookie. She's explaining here that she has a degree, an undergrad degree in automation engineering, because in the part of the world that she comes from, Emilia Romagna, they make a lot of machine tools. And so she also went on and did 2 years in managing engineering. So she now is a project manager at a firm that I believe makes machine tools.
E la prima è automation engineering. Sì, perché nella mia zona a Bologna è famosa per automation e è pieno di aziende che fanno macchine automatiche. Ok. E dopo ho fatto management engineering per i 2 anni e quindi poi mi sono specializzata nella parte di project.
Non mi piace.
Guardo?
Troppo leggero. Ti sposto la luce?
Grazie.
Mi dà fastidio.
Allora, secondo me non è male, però questo è più bello.
Perché là comunque si vedono le...
Un po' di difetti,
Lo giuro.
che magari non ce li ho tra un mese, però magari ce li ho, vai a sapere.
Number 9 on our list of top 10 wedding trends for Italy is bespoke fashion and statement jewelry. Bridal couture is leaning into bespoke drama off the shoulder gowns, luxury fabrics like Burano lace, Como silk, and globally inspired statement jewelry such as vintage earrings and colored stones.
Io ho sentito che a Bologna c'è, cioè l'affitto è molto alto e non ci sono tanti posti liberi per vivere, tutto quello.
È vero, sì,
È vero?
città universitaria, famosa per l'università a Bologna.
Infatti,
E quindi è difficile
prima
trovare
al
casa.
mondo, vero?
Sì, esatto, la prima nel mondo.
Ma tu sei andata là o?
Sì, perché io sono proprio di lì, i miei genitori sono di lì, i nonni sono di lì, tutti abbiamo fatto l'università lì. Anche la mia nonna era laureata lì, all'Università di Bologna.
In che cosa?
In scienze naturali.
The bride just told me a really lovely thing that she is, I think, either third or fourth generation that has gone to the University of Bologna. Her grandmother graduated from the University of Bologna with a degree in natural sciences, and I said, well, wasn't that kind of unusual for that generation? And she said yes, but her great-grandfather brought her grandmother up with the expectation of getting a university degree. So just a really awesome little story there.
Così.
Ok, non faccio danni.
No, ne fa.
So the number 8 wedding trend in Italy is alternative desserts. Beyond the classic tiered cake, couples favor interactive dessert bars with petit fours and sweet buffets for a personalized Italian sweet experience. And I'm going to end this video here. Next time we will see the rest of the practice session and the reveal of the bride, which is just amazing. And hopefully by that time I will have the actual wedding pictures that I can include at the very end. As always, thank you for taking the time to come out here. And if you're still awake and you can, please leave a comment or give us a like. It really helps. Good night.